It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Jets and the Saints.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Pearson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. The slot man in motion right. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here.
There's Chris Olave.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's still on his feet.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
27 yards there, a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
That was great. I was ready for that.
6 with a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Slot man moves right.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara.
Down right around the 25. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The slot man in motion right. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Another interception for the defense.
Early on in the game,
my offense can only score.
See how this defense does on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle.
Ooh, Kamara hurt.
When you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but
oh, if I was on this sauce.
10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Second and 20 at the 21-yard line. Inside handoff now, Miller. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first.
Come on, offense, score. Nope. Back to us.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last.
Look at this.
Fuck. Yes. Good job, the offense. Good job, good job, good job.
First and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is met.
The thing is, it fooled me because I really thought they were going to run there, and they ended up passing. And then when I switched over, come on, Gardner. Come on, Gardner.
Looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
Good throw.
Other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Kamara up the middle. There's a nice move. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Good run.
To go on second down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's touchdown, Saints.
Oh, we're tied up. Tied up.
See what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be dropped.
Good run.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a 1st down.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is
nice
not
drive.
going to work his plan. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Taking it right down Broadway. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, they'll throw.
Let's go.
He was open, but he couldn't.
Good D, good D.
Incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backups some reps.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome, you'd think. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if
let's go, Mosley.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, you're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's taken on the 25. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And shouting through the tackle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 2nd and 3. That to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught, and he goes out right around the 39. So we reach halftime here in a 10. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 of fit. First throw now for the backup car. And that'll be incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Carr on the bootleg. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 23. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it... They fake the handoff. Now Carr. That is incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Throwing now is Carr. Open man is Noah Brown. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Noah Brown. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to step.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. They begin with a run by Miller. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. On 1st down, Carr underneath for Miller. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Running left is Miller. Shreds the tackle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Slot man moves right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every day.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's a give to Miller.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing his car on third down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Slant route to Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And now Carr changing the formation. Back to throw now on first down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. On second down, Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Carr. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.